It's the Potter Nut and welcome back to another video. And as we're going the order, now is the time to reveal some fascinating facts about the Slytherin house. So let's get started, guys. Well, by the Harry Potter's books and movies, you must have known about Gryffindor versus Slytherin is the most common rivalry ever. But did you know that actually they go way more back when Hogwarts was newly built? Gryffindor versus Slytherin was the main attraction of everything, like duels, of Quidditch. Everything's main attraction was Gryffindor versus Slytherin. And if you're a cricket fan, you must have been knowing about India versus Pakistan. I'm an Indian, and today's India versus Pakistan. So that's off the topic, but it's more likely that India versus Pakistan is more like Gryffindor versus Slytherin. Okay, so let's not raise this topic. And so actually the rivalry is way more old than you think. You think it's only about James Potter and Lily Potter versus Voldemort, or Harry Potter versus Malfoy, or Harry Potter versus Voldemort, but actually that is not true. They go way more back in time. Actually, Slytherin versus Gryffindor is likely the best rivalry ever. So let's go to number 2 now. This one's over. Well, now comes to the second point, Battle of Hogwarts. Okay, so in the book, I visualized it as the best battle in the history. In the movie, it was a different story, and it didn't seem quite as fantastic as I read in the book. It was quite surprising and it was nice. But our imagination is better than the movies, I guess. Imagine a lot of things. So now coming back to the topic, the second point is that actually the movie has told that every Slytherin house student was taken to the dungeons during the Battle of Hogwarts. But however, in the books, and also later clarified by J.K. Rowling, that actually many Slytherin students actually fought in the Battle of Hogwarts. Well, you must the movies must have actually hide this information, because in the movies it was always shown that Slytherin is the baddest, the evilest house ever. But actually some students of Slytherin house fought in the Battle of Hogwarts. Okay, this is interesting. Look at this. I think it's the time where Voldemort has asked Draco's mother to go. Draco's mother to go and find out that Harry Potter is dead or alive. Look at this Bellatrix Lestrange. Yeah. We'll just scroll some through pictures now because these seems very interesting. Look at this. McGonagall versus Voldemort, and here's Bellatrix Lestrange. A movie photo. Whoops, blank. Let's move forward, guys, to the last point. Okay, so the last point is that many of you must have been knowing about that, but it's then to the most shock to the Potterheads and the Potter nuts like me. These Potterheads are like always Harry Potter. Potter nuts are like Harry's alive. Okay, so now the last point is Harrison Albus Severus Potter is a Slytherin. Okay, he had James Potter was his son too, and Lily was also his daughter. And Lily was yet to go in Hogwarts, and James Potter was in Hogwarts. In the Cursed Child, James and Lily Potter are barely mentioned because come on, they are his daughters and son, but they are not main characters. That doesn't make any sense. They should also be there. We can expect a movie to have not all the characters to be involved. Means like Ron and Hermione weren't even Harry's relatives or siblings, and James and Lily Potter, who are not Harry's parents but his children, are siblings to Albus, and they are very barely mentioned. Means you can expect a movie to have to barely mention them, but a book should mention them, and they should also be some main characters. So okay, so let's come on now back to the topic that Albus is a Slytherin. Albus has many arguments about Harry Potter means to Harry that he's a Slytherin, and Harry says okay, it does not matter. So guys, now lastly I'm going to read out the scene where Albus Severus Potter is sorted into Slytherin. So from the first chapter, of course. Act 1, Scene 4, Transition Scene. And now we enter a never world of time change. And this scene is all about magic. The changes are rapid as we leap between the worlds. There are no individual scenes but fragments, shards that show the constant progression of time. Initially, we were inside Hogwarts in the Great Hall. So we enter the Great Hall, and everyone is dancing and around Albus. Polly Chapman, Albus Potter, Carl Jenkins, a Potter in our ear, Jan Fredericks, he's got hair just like him, Rose, and he's my cousin. As they turn, Rose Granger Weasley, nice to meet you. The Sorting Hat walks around through the students who spring into their houses. It becomes quickly apparent he is approaching Rose, who is tense as she waits her fate. Sorting Hat. I have done this job for centuries. On every student's head I have sat. Of thoughts I take inventories, and I'm the famous Sorting Hat. I've sorted high, I've sorted low, I've done this job through thick and thin, so put me on and you will know which house you should be in. Rose Granger Weasley. He puts his hat on Rose's head. Gryffindor! Okay, that's cool. The way cheering from Gryffindor says Rose joined them. Rose, thank Dumbledore. Scorpius wants to take Rose's place under the Sorting Hat's glare. Sorting Hat says, Scorpius Malfoy. He puts his hat on Scorpius's head. Slytherin! That's of course, okay, that's obvious. Okay, Scorpius was expecting this. He nods and half smiles. Then there's cheering from Slytherin as he joins them. Polly Chapman. Well, that makes sense. Paul Chapman says that she's not sitting on the hat. Albus walks swiftly to the front of the stage, Sorting Hat. Albus Potter. He puts his hat on Albus's head, and times he seems to take longer, almost like he's confused. Okay, so the Sorting Hat is confused, like when the Sorting Hat was in Harry Potter's head. And lastly, Slytherin! Da-da-da-da! Okay, that's not good. Okay, yeah. There's a silence, a perfect, profound silence. On that sits slow twist and bit, and there's damage within. Paul Chapman, Slytherin. Craig Bowker Jr. Whoa, a Potter and Slytherin? Albus looks out unsure. Scorpius smiles delighted as he shouts across to him. Scorpius, stand next to me. Scorpius says this to Albus. Albus thoroughly discombobulated. Right, yes. Jan Fredericks, I suppose this is the same guy who said that Albus has Harry's hair. Jan Fredericks again says, I suppose his hair isn't that similar. Rose, but this is wrong, Albus. This is not how it's supposed to be. And suddenly a flying lesson is happening with Madame Who's. So now there is another scene. So end of reading portion. So it's done for the day, guys. I'll be back with another video. Please like, comment for any ideas or questions, and subscribe to my channel if you're new. And I must say that I was disappointed by the previous video because it's getting a week and it's just 5 views. My previous videos are hitting 50, 30 and 20 views, which are not that good, but okay, they are like nice. I expect best or better than this. So guys, please support to my this video, and okay guys, bye.